Hey, what's happening, nation? It's Joku. Today kind of sucked. I'm not going to be gonna lie. I was watching Graphic earlier. I was sitting there at work. I was so pissed. I've never wanted to reach through my phone and punch somebody in the face as much as I wanted to hit him today. I love you, man, but that news just killed me today. Like, totally brought my whole attitude down at work. I was so pissed off about that. But it is what it is. We have to deal with it. But there's a little bit of upside to it, so I wanted to jump into that. The first thing that I want to talk about, obviously, is the Trent Brown thing and COVID hitting us again. We don't know if he actually has COVID or if he was just exposed to COVID. And as far as the other offensive line being released to go home today, they were all tested when they got there, then they were sent back home. So if their tests would have came back positive, we would have heard about that by now, at least like those quick tests. And none of them have been showing any symptoms or anything like that. So honestly, at this point right now, if Trent Brown was just exposed to it, if he goes through in the next 3 days, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and gets a negative test, then he's going to be able to play on Sunday. And as far as our other offensive linemen, they're going to end up showing back up tomorrow, taking their test, getting in there, practicing again. And if none of them come back as positive, I think we're going to end up being just fine this game. I really do. If Trent Brown, for some reason, does not play and he ends up having another positive out there, he'll be sidelined for 2 weeks. It is what it is, but I mean, the Sam Young was looking pretty good on the practice, or not on the practice, I'm sorry. Sam Young's fully back at practice right now, so he's looking damn good for us. We still have Good that can play that role for us. So I think things should be pretty damn good for us out there. I wanted to jump into the injury report real quick too. There wasn't too many major names out there. Abram was on that list because he was hanging out with Trent Brown. He was sent home with the offensive line today. That's not injury related. He'll be back tomorrow, take his test, and see how everything's going out there. Dark, what's going on, dude? I'm glad you could make it out. I have my doubts about, man, that's a tough one out there, dude. Malik Collins was limited today. I really want to see what ends up happening with him. I think he should end up being able to go for us. I'm not too worried about that. The one that I did see that I did want to talk about was Brian Edwards. He did not practice again today. I think he's probably going to end up being a scratch for Sunday night. It sucks to see just because I wanted to see him back out there and playing and getting into the role and kind of, I don't know, just working back into that rotation. He started to show a little bit of signs of brilliance out there. But, I mean, Nelly's been playing great. Ruggs is fully healthy. He's not even on our list out there, so I'll take that all damn day. The Rico Gafford was a full practice again today. The offensive line, they were all just sent home. That is what it is. LaMarcus Joyner's hamstring was still limited out there. I'm curious to see if we end up seeing a little bit more Amik Roberts in this game, just because, I don't know, man. I want to see that kid getting more involved. He's been playing not great. I know he got burned. We all talk about it. His very first play of the NFL, went out there and got torched. But he's been playing damn good since then, man. So I really want to wait and just kind of see what ends up happening with that. But I want to see Joyner playing this game. I really think we're going to need him. Going up against a guy like Scotty Miller, that's what Joyner's made for out there. It's not a big tight end. It's a little receiver. He should be able to keep up with him. So hopefully he does end up running this game. But I think Amik would be able to play that similar role and kind of hang with Scotty Miller as well. But that's a matchup that's going to be huge. Kwiatkowski was finally just a full practice. He'll probably be off this list tomorrow. So damn happy to see that out there. Nazib Toe, he was limited. I thought we put him on IR. I was like 95% sure he hit IR. I wasn't going to be eligible to play anyways, and that's why we were able to make the moves that we did. And then Keyshawn Nixon, his groin, he did not practice. That's another thing, dude. That's another spot our secondary opened up. I'm not going to say that it's going to be Muse out there. I still think it's going to be Amik coming in there, but Isaiah Johnson, I think, is going to end up playing a bigger role in this game. And then, like I said, Sam Young was a full practice again, so that was super happy to see. It was awesome, dude. But for the past couple of days, I've been talking about this game, about playing Tampa and how our offensive line versus their defensive front seven is going to be the difference maker in this whole damn thing out there. And now it's looking like our offensive line is pretty damn banged up, because I'm telling you right now, if we have two guys that can't play, they're not going to postpone this game. You're going to end up seeing our backups come in there and play this game for us. There's a chance that if there's 3 offensive linemen that are out, they'd still make us play this. And I'll tell you, I like our backup center. Man, that kid was a rookie last year, but he came in, played damn good while Hudson was out for a minute there. It was only like 1 or 2 games, but I really liked what I saw out of him. But I do not want to see us go into a game where we have damn Brandon Parker sitting next to Simpson with our rookie center in there. Carr would be eaten alive, dude. So at some point, the league has to step in and say, all right, this isn't going to work. It is what it is. So hopefully they recognize that. But, man, until that point, we just won't know. But I'm telling you, keep your head held up high right now, because there's a really good shot our offensive line is back at practice tomorrow, minus Trent Brown as he goes through his testing process. But we know the drill, dude. We've been without Trent Brown many, many times before. But I did want to ask you guys this, just one quick little trivia question out there. When was the last time, since we've had like this stacked, just totally jacked offensive line out there, when was the last time they played back-to-back weeks? Because I honestly don't know the answer to that. So that's the question of the day right there. Because I'm telling you, I don't think it's ever happened, man. And I would love to see these guys come out there fully gelled, just play like a month of just solid offensive line football with all our starters. But we're the Raiders, so it is what it is. So I don't know, man. We're going to jump into the comments now. I appreciate everybody coming out. Let me know your guys' thoughts on all this, man. It's killing me right now, dude. Anthony, what's going on? Finally about to hit the free weights. 12-hour work. Oh, damn, Anthony. I feel your pain on that, dude. Wyland, how are you doing? I wonder if Richie would have practiced. If not, without the COVID tracing. I'm really curious to see about that, too. I'm hoping he's going to be back for this damn game. Hoping they're all there at this point. Might be a real force. Yes, he will. King, what's going on? This COVID-19 is going to mess up our season. Dude, it's messing up the whole damn season at this point. People end up having to take these breaks, but I mean, we talked about it before this season even started, that this was going to be like so jacked up, and this is just some of the stuff that we're going to have to deal with. I know there's a lot of people out there in the media saying that there's a full second wave that's in full effect right now. It's possible. It seems like cases are rising. But at the same time, dude, fucking personal accountability, man. Just go out there and do what you have to do. Richie come back. We're going to have to see, dude. Start Marcus Mariota if no starters on the O-line so Carr doesn't get killed. Jason, dude, I would take that in a damn heartbeat. If we were starting like a makeshift offensive line out there, I'll take the loss and give this game to Mariota. See if he can go out there and work some Mariota magic for us. But I'm not going to watch Carr just sit there and get sacrificed, dude. It's going to be like sitting through 2017 all over again. I think we're going to get shut down, and Carr will look like a skittish Carr. Jacobs might not be able to do it. I'm telling you, man, if we're depleted on that offensive line, like Trent Brown and somebody else, it's going to hurt. But if there's like three guys out and they still make us play this game, Carr's going to be, it'll be like the fastest you've ever seen him throw a ball out of the shot or out of a snap ever. Tragedy, what's going on? Memo, it seems no chance at that. I honestly don't remember. No, Dark, dude, I don't remember either. When this offensive line has fully been together and played back-to-back weeks. Bob, what's happening, dude? I'm glad you made it out. It hasn't occurred yet. Someone is always out. Bob, that's what I'm saying, dude. And I was thinking about it, and I was trying, like the start of the season. Like, we always had somebody out right at the start of the season. And then there would be, like, one game where everybody would come together, like that Bears game. We went out there, we just stomped face. And then somebody got hurt during that right at the end of that game. So the next week we didn't have everybody together. And it just seems like a continuing pattern with this. I don't know if it's like you don't want to make any changes on the offensive line because the offensive line is completely jacked. But these dudes need to stay healthy and get out there and play together, man. Edgar, what's going on? I'm glad you can make it out. Trent Brown should stay home. He is at this point right now. He is staying home. I don't know where he was out shopping. He was out in like Coronaville, USA, just shopping around with Abram out there, but hopefully both those dudes are healthy and ready to go for us. Crawford, what's happening, dude? All our starters healthy was probably when we had Donald Penn. That's what I'm saying, dude. It's been a minute, like a serious minute out there. Larry, what's going on? Before taking a COVID test, take a shot and gargle with history. Mitchell, what's happening, dude? The NFL needs to postpone the NFL for 2 weeks. Oh, unless more comes out. You know, I was thinking about that, dude. Like, if they took a break and they were like, we're just going to take 2 weeks off. You guys can keep practicing, bring the team together, go through your COVID stuff out there. But at that point, you're talking about putting the NFL in a full bubble. I still don't know if they're willing to do that out there. That's a big change for, like, the players out there, the players' families out there, and just, like, finding a place where everybody can play, because I don't want to see it set up like baseball was or basketball was, because it just kind of drove me insane out there. It just didn't seem right. So hopefully they can just keep doing this right, because it hasn't been like totally sucked, but I mean it's getting to that point where it's starting to, man. Trade Trent Brown to KC for Daniel Sorensen and a first-round pick, 2021. Showtime, what's happening, dude? I'm glad you could make it out. Rest in peace, Mario Henderson. Dan, 2020 sucks. Wyland, dude, thanks for calling that out. I appreciate you, dude. If all our starters out, I feel like the backups will play well, only allowing 1 to 3 sacks. Icy, dude, you think our backups could step in and play that? Brandon Parker would be like my biggest question mark in that whole situation out there. because if they were all out, you're gonna have to stick good at one of those guard spots out there. I'm confident in that rookie center or that second-year center, like I talked about before. Any of you guys can remember his damn name? It's driving me insane right now. I would really appreciate that. But then Sam Young was still out there on the list. He wasn't sent home today, so he can go out there and be the other tackle out there. It would be makeshift, but I think we could pull it off, but I think it would get ugly, dude. I subscribed about a month ago. I just never get a chance to catch you live. Edgar, dude, I really appreciate it, man. Dark had something come up. Andrew, what's happening, dude? Sketched about this game right now. Just hoping for the best with our offensive line. Dude, this changes everything, dude. I'm not going to sit here and like lie to you guys and be like, we're still going to go out there and totally win this game. Dude, I'm telling you right now, if we're totally set back this game, I'm just hoping for like true injury free. I'm hoping Carr doesn't get hurt in a game like this. So, I don't know. If we come out there healthy, I'm still completely confident we have this game. I don't think Tampa Bay is going to know what hit him out there. But if we come out there with 2 of our starting 5 offensive linemen, this thing could get ugly quick, especially because you know damn well Tampa's not going to take their foot off the gas. They're going to be bringing that pressure straight at Carr the entire damn game. And, I mean, the way he plays against the blitz, he is damn good at it. But if you don't have even that time and you have players coming free, it's going to get ugly. And I just want to see everybody stay healthy out there, man. Z's, what's happening? Can we please? Yes, please. Like, just for one damn chance. Calvin, what's happening, dude? I have faith in Tom Cable as long as Simpson and Parker don't have to play. Facts, dude. Calvin, straight facts right there. Miguel, what's happening? Trent is a 400-pound. Break Lincoln Kennedy out of retirement. You know he's thinking about coming back right now. Put him and Tom Cable out there on the offensive line. It'll work out for one game. How about our gallery? How good is Sam Young? Really? I mean, Gustav, I'd like Sam. He's a journeyman, dude. He's been in the league a long time. He's not great. He's not, like, the best out there, but he's better than a dude like Brandon Parker. And he's just as good as a guy like Good if he does end up having to play in the guard spot and we need somebody to play that tackle spot. And honestly, in a situation where it came down to putting our starter out there, we're going to start Sam Young at that tackle spot above Good, just because he's above him on the depth chart. He understands the position a little bit better. And when Sam Young is healthy, he is honestly pretty damn good. He's not Trent Brown, like lockdown Pro Bowl good, but he's solid enough to buy Carr the time that he needs out there. Andre James, thank you, dude. Andre James is the center that I kept talking about that I could not remember his name. So thank you, Mark. Thank you, Calvin. I do appreciate that. Sign Corey Glenn or start John Simpson. I mean, Simpson he's going to make his rookie mistakes out there, dude. We all saw it. It is what it is, so I'm not too worried about it. I really think that he'll end up being all right for us in the long run. He kind of got thrown into the fire out there, and it might end up happening again, dude. It's part of this damn COVID season out there. I really want to beat Tom Brady. We need that offensive line. Yes, we do. If we do not have our full offensive line, or if we're just missing Trent Brown, we'll be fine. But if we're missing a bunch of them, dude, it's going to suck. Carr might fumble again. Little Shaw, what's happening, dude? I'm glad you can make it out. Andre James did really good replacing Hudson last year. He played damn good for us last year, filling in. J-Dog, what's up, man? I'm glad you can make it out. Abram was sent home because he was at the mall or something with Trevor. Yeah, dude, that's what I was saying. He was sent home with him. Then the other offensive linemen were, all because those tracers showed up who they were with out there. It is what it is. I understand it. And like a situation like this, it's kind of nice that they're wearing it. I kind of thought the whole thing was pretty sketch. I'm not even going to lie, but I'm kind of starting to see it and understand it more, especially with situations like this coming up. Gruden said backup QB not decided. Peterman deserves to be the backup. Wiley, what's happening, dude? I know you've been in here, but I wanted to talk about that. Oh, Jason, what's up, dude? Yeah, dude, I love Graphics Channel, man. I truly do. I've been watching him for a good minute. He breaks a lot of the news out there. Him and Big Tuna end up putting stuff out like as soon as it happens, and I'm usually at work in the middle of the day, so I always catch their videos. And since Graphics started going live, I love getting in there, dude. That dude, he's so damn funny, dude. He really puts on a damn good show, and he keeps it so real. I love every second of it. But yeah, getting back real quick to Peterman and Mariota. I said it the other day that I thought Peterman would end up being our backup at least for a few more weeks out there. Mariota still needs to get this system, man. It is what it is. So hearing Gruden say that, I was kind of like, all right, I didn't sound like a complete idiot, so I'll take that. But I really think it'll be Peterman for like another maybe week, maybe 2 weeks tops, but then Mariota will slip into that spot. And I really think we're going to ride 3 quarterbacks until that point, until they can make that decision fully out there. So I'll take it, dude. I think they need to sterilize our headquarters from top to bottom. That would not be a bad idea. There are companies out there right now that just specialize in that, where if you do have something, some kind of little outbreak or something, you call them, they come in. 24 hours later, your building is completely sanitized out there. I mean, it's not cheap, but these dudes have expendable money, so I would recommend that, dude. Brandon Parker is our backup fullback with Jacobs, Ingold, Booker, and Richard running all by committee. Dude, just send them all. It would be that too. Just send everybody out there. Nobody taking a true beating out there. Ryan, what's happening, dude? I think the fastest receiving core in the NFL, deepest two, problems for others. Yeah, I completely agree with that, dude. Oh, Jeff, what's going on? Thank you for coming out. Andre James, Simpson, Young, Good, and Parker. I am scared. That's it. Like, Jeff, that would be our start. Like, worst case scenario, everything falls apart. We get news from Graphic tomorrow that our entire offensive line has COVID. That's your offensive line. Andre James, Simpson, Young, Good, and Parker. And I would be terrified. I'd be terrified for Carr at that point. That would suck to see. At that point, they would have to postpone this game. You're missing your starting 5 offensive linemen going against arguably the best blitzing defense in football this year. Dude, that would suck. Montero, what's happening, dude? I'm glad you could make it out. This guy, oh man, I'm telling you, dude. Bucks 19, right? Yeah, I'll give you that. I'm still thinking we can win this, but not if we're having that problem. Need to get rid of him. Comes back one game, and now we might have just infected the whole team. Crossing fingers and toes for all negative tests. Like I said, dude, they were all tested. The people that were sent home today were tested when they hit the field today. And I mean, a lot of it's just like that rapid testing, seeing if they have the symptoms out there. They end up getting like that nose test, and then there's a lot of different variations of it right now. But then they go out there, and then they were like, all right, Trent Brown has it, you 5, and then Abram, you guys were all close. You all go home. We're not taking any chances. If all those dudes are back at practice tomorrow, they all pass their test again. Things are looking damn good for us. Trent Brown will not even show up at the facility. He will take an outside test someplace else. If it comes back negative, he'll show up to the facilities to take his test, nothing else. And then on Saturday, he'll take another test. And if he passes, dude, then we should be good to go. And then we will have our full offensive line. So I'm not losing hope on it right now. Larry, what's up? Make our shots a double for this weekend. We may need to get through the game. Yeah, dude, buy a bigger bottle this weekend. I'm telling you right now. So pissed, though, because I scheduled my work in the morning so I could have off to see the game Sunday. So hard to predict where the game will happen now. J-Dog, dude, I still think, and even Gruden sounded like it today. He was like, no, we'll have it ready Sunday night. I think he understands a lot of what happened today was just pure precautionary things to make sure that if somebody else out of that group that was hanging out with Trent did have it, they weren't going to pass it on to everybody else. So you're going to see these dudes come back tomorrow. If everybody's back at practice tomorrow and everything's looking good, we'll be fine. You'll be watching that game and having a damn good time. And if our offensive line is intact, we'll be having a really, really good time. I'd rather forfeit than look like idiots out there. And you hear this, oh God, dude. Gorb, dude, I will give you that 110% because I'll tell you right now, even if we went out there with just a makeshift offensive line, the commentary and the ESPN guys would shred us after that game. They would never even mention that we had a depleted offensive line. They would just crap on Carr and Jacobs for the entire time and say that this team's not ready, but they're getting there. And dude, that'll piss me off. I'm right there. That'll like truly piss me off. Truly. People should say truly more. I love that word. We need more trick plays against the Bucks D. Sean Booker. Oh, dude. Seen Booker throw a TD and pass in Utah. I wonder, dude, if they really start mixing it up more than just a flea flicker, really start working some things in there. I think it would be something to kind of keep them on their toes a little bit, dude, because if they can get into a cycle or get into like a rhythm of just like a blitzing, dude, that's hard to stop against any damn team, like any team. Trade Mariota to the Cowboys, get a player or in a high pick. You're not getting a high pick for Mariota. That is what it is, man. Parker should be weak trade bait. Somebody will bite. Somebody might bite on Parker, but at this point for us, you got to look at Brandon Parker like a project, dude. Like a 3 to 5 year riding his rookie contract, not really getting paid project. They're keeping him around for a reason. He's obviously getting better. He's making the strides that they want him to make, and he's developing. I just don't want to see him starting yet. I think Brandon Parker might be one of those names out there that we're talking about in like 2 to 3 years. If he's still riding this roster, somebody gets hurt, he comes in and just plays lights out and then ends up winning the starting role. But at the same time, he could be the type of dude that's off the team at the end of this year. You just never know with those guys that really don't get the play time, but they keep riding the roster out there. second pick to Chicago for back. I think Carr and Jacobs could have it. Man, Mitchell, dude, if it came down to that and it was Carr and Jacobs just trying to run this thing, it would take a hell of a lot more than that, dude. You paying attention to college football? Oh, Raider from Rosa, what's going on? I honestly don't track college football too much until we really start getting into the draft, and then I really just start tracking players themselves, not really teams. I just don't keep up with it because I usually work every damn Saturday out there. Hopefully it's like Matt Stafford, 3-0 with Ruggs. Does that mean anything? We're going to find out Sunday night. I mean, I do think it means something, dude. Obviously, our offense is more opened up when Ruggs is on the field. Defenses play us differently when Ruggs is on the field. So Ruggs being out there does make an incredible difference for us. And I will tell you right now, it'll make a difference against that Bucs defense because with Ruggs on the field, they're not going to be able to fully stack that box in a 3-4 defense and completely shut down our run game. Because if they do that, it's either going to leave Nelly or Ruggs one-on-one, and Carr's going to take that damn shot. It's going to be a deep ball timing route. And I've said this before, like Drew Brees loves to throw out there. So look for plays like that coming into this game, especially if they do try to stack the box against us. But Ruggs is a true difference maker on this offense, dude. Next year draft more defense. Also love trolling the Chiefs fans on Graphics Raiders. Yeah. Man, you guys were shredded, that poor kid out there. And honestly, dude, I have a lot of people that follow other teams that follow this channel out there, and they all keep it pretty cool, dude. But I promise you, man, if somebody comes in here just straight up talking smack, I expect the same from y'all. Gronkowski didn't practice today, shoulder issues. He's not my biggest worry this game, man. He's truly not. If he's not out there, I mean, I'll take it all damn day, but they got bigger threats than Gronk on this team. I understand that him and Brady looked like they were starting to put it together for like they had it before in the for the Patriots, but I just don't see it fully developing out there. It's just the way that Tampa Bay offense is structured. It's not really made to make Gronk look like a damn superstar like the Patriots were. We're going to have a good night. Dude, if we're healthy, we're going to have a damn good night Sunday. I promise you that. When do the NFL make the final call on the games, especially if we have 2 or more linemen with COVID-19? Robert, we will probably find out. It'll be Thursday. Like, they'll make a decision by Thursday. But I'll tell you right now, if our offensive line comes back to practice and everybody's actually practicing tomorrow that was sent home today, there won't be anything. Like, you won't have to worry about it being delayed or anything. So honestly, at this point, we're just waiting on it, waiting to hear what comes back with these damn results out there. I don't care if we don't have any players this game, but if they got COVID or not, this is just one game issue. That's it, dude. Just a one game issue. Get everybody healthy, get everybody back. We end up going to 3-3. It's not the end of the damn world out there. Because once we get beyond Tampa, the Browns are looking a little bit shaky right now. But behind that, dude, we're honestly looking pretty damn good. So I'm not worried about that. Oh, Steven, what's happening, dude? My hours got changed to around this time, so I'm never around to watch you live anymore. Dude, I get it, man. My hours change on like a week-to-week basis out there. It is what it is. Overrated Brady will get away with it again. He's going to kick his ass in 2016 playoffs, but DC got hurt. Man, I'm telling you right now, we would have beat that damn Patriots team in 2016. There was very, very few damn teams that would have stopped. We were on a freaking hot streak out there. Yeah, I'm truly tired of the media. I always tell them, even though they can't hear me. Yeah, I tell them too. They never talk back, but I tell them every damn time. Dark, welcome back, dude. Glad you can make it back out. Oh, Numbers, what's going on, man? I'm glad you can make it to the show. Z's Gronk old and slow. Gronk is like Witten at this point. Like, they still step up in like big time situations out there. And Sunday night's a big time play for us out there. I could see Gronk trying to do a little bit of work out there. I really think we should be able to stick with him, dude. If Littleton cannot stick with Gronk throughout this entire damn game, and Gronkowski picking up a little bit of slack, and then if he does by some chance make it to that second level, he's going to either have to deal with Abram, and I don't know if you guys saw Heath's press conference today, but to me, it seemed like Heath was going to be getting a hell of a lot more play time just from what he was saying out there, but he didn't want to announce it. So I think you'll see more of a 50-50 split with him and Harris out there. So I don't know, dude. If Gronk ends up going off, I'm going to be like legitimately pissed off at the end of this game. Yeah, it made me glad when he left. Yes, dude. We can't catch a break. We aren't beating Tampa Bay if our entire starting line can't play because of COVID. Ben, that's a straight fact, dude. But just give it till tomorrow. Wait till tomorrow's injury report comes out. If all these dudes did not practice again, that's going to be like a serious issue. But by that point, you will have every test result from everybody on our offensive line. And you should have like a true test result from Trent Brown out there. So then we'll at least know if he's in the testing protocol or if he's actually got COVID and is just pretty much benched for a few weeks out there. Don't sleep on Gronk. J-Dog, I mean, I'll give you that, but Scotty Miller is like the biggest threat that I see in this damn game for our team right now. Scotty Miller scares the hell out of me. I'm not even going to sit here and lie to you guys. Remember that kid's name out there. We should allow Brady to throw pick sixes all night, dude. If we get a couple turnovers, if we get a true pick six, that'll be hell of a nice, dude. Can Daniel Carlson play quarterback? He's going to have to play offensive line. Carlson's going to be our starting center this game. My score for the game is 28-21. Raiders, I think it'll be close, but it relies on the offensive line. If they can stop the Bucs offense, that's really it, dude. I think Waller ahead of Kelsey, maybe behind Kittle. Man, as long as, dude, those are like the three best tight ends in football right there. And as long as one of them is a Raider, I will take that all damn day. Baker Mayfield sucks. Straight facts, dude. 4-2, believe it, baby. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It scares me that the ex-Raider member have to question Trent Brown's want to play. I don't know, dude. I was down on Trent Brown. I'm not going to sit here and say that I wasn't. I was pissed. I was a little bit frustrated. Seeing other guys call him out, like, I don't know. I was so happy he finally came back. He played at such a high damn level, and I'm not going to fault, and you can't fault any player out there for getting into this bullcrap COVID-19 testing and protocols out there. This stuff is pretty much everywhere. It is what it is. So, I mean, everybody's having to deal with it. We knew it was going to affect this league in some way. I'm just hoping he doesn't actually have it. Like, that's what I'm praying for right now. Any chance Irving gets thrown into the fire on Sunday? No, dude. The way that Gruden made it sound, especially during his press conference today, he's not ready, like, at all. Like, not even close to being ready to be taking snaps out there. But I think maybe within, like, 2 weeks, I don't think it would even be the week after this. I think it's probably going to be a full 2 weeks before we see him get activated to play time, and then he'll work into the rotation. But I think once he works into the rotation, but I mean, I'm telling you, dude, the way Vickers and Dayton Jones have been playing, I don't know, man. It's going to be tough to work into that rotation. I'm happy as hell to see it, but I think he's going to get there, and I think he's going to end up winning a starting spot in that starting 53, or not a starting spot, but a spot on that 53 out there. AB to the Chiefs would be a bigger joke than Christian McCaffrey. Dude, for what I saw, I read it earlier, AB and like Seattle's planning on going out there and just gunning for him right away. I'm more pissed that he's actually being allowed back in the league than anything else. I think that dude should have just been X'd out completely. That dude pulled some crazy stuff out there. He screwed over multiple teams. He screwed over multiple people. I'm just going to leave it at that, man, but I don't know. If he goes to the Seahawks, that'll suck. If he goes to the Chiefs, I will. It'll be a true joke. Julie, what's happening, dude? What good is practice squad with 5 linemen down? That's it, dude. Like, what kind of practice are you pulling off with your backup offensive line out there? So if he passes tomorrow's test, he can play on. He has to pass tomorrow's test. He has to pass a test on Friday, and he has to pass another test on Saturday, and then he would have to pass a test Sunday morning. It's a 3-test process if he does not have COVID. If he does have COVID, there's no chance he plays. It is what it is. He's out for 2 weeks. But if he just was around somebody, it'll be like, was it Nick Saban, the coach for Alabama? He had to pass. He got a positive test, but then he got a negative, so he was able to go out there and coach. It's the same type of system they have set up in the NFL right now. So I'm not really too worried about it until we get all this stuff back. And then once we do, we should be fine. I want Abram to pay a tribute to Woodson. Oh, God, dude, I hope Abram comes in there and smacks the hell out of Brady one time. Just one time this game, and Brady coughs it up, and it'll be like a full circle. Everything will be perfect in this damn world, dude. Florida boy going to... Oh, dude, don't go to the mall. The mall sucks, dude. Oh, no, you're talking about Abram. Yeah, dude. Abram and Trent Brown hanging out at the mall together. It's like, I get it, dude. You want to get out of your house, man, but don't go to the damn mall, dude. What scares me about Gronk is he can still run block really well. Yes, he can. Calvin, I will give you that 100%. He can still get in that blocking game. He's still extremely physical. And that little damn running back out there that Tampa has is running super damn strong out there. So, I don't know, man. It's going to be a tough one, dude. Low-key, Devin White wishes he was drafted by the Raiders. That's a straight fact, Raiders fan. That is a straight fact. I'm not going to say low-key. I wish we had Devin White on this damn team. Seahawks SWAT. Oh, got Michael Kendricks back. I knew he wasn't going to sit out there long, but I mean, you guys, we brought in Michael Kendricks for like a little workout, just kind of see what he had, and we ended up letting him leave the building. We didn't end up signing him, so obviously he didn't fit the system that we wanted to play, or there wasn't any kind of chemistry there. So I don't know. We had a true shot at him, and this was before he was just sitting out. This was during the preseason out there, or preseason. So AB will play one game and bounce. It's very possible, just to show that he could get back into the league. Slatus, what's happening, dude? Yeah, what about AB to the Raiders? Was straight, dude. It was, I don't know, dude. Like, players that do that kind of stuff out there, and he's not the only one that's ever done it, but if you're like legitimately trying to bounce teams and screwing people over and just trying to get paid by multiple teams, like, at some point you just have to tell it, like, no, dude, this isn't going to work. You're out. You're done. It is what it is. What are the odds we put up 60 on the damn 3 tests in a row? Yeah, I don't think he is playing. No, and I mean, it is. I mean, that's the protocol. It is what it is out there. So, I mean, if he can get all those tests through, because that's what I'm saying. If he was not exposed, or if he was exposed but he didn't have it, then it's either a 3-test process. But if he actually has it, they're not even going to test him. His ass is just going to be at home for 2 weeks, and then they'll start testing him after that before we can bring him back out there. Not mentioning Carr wearing a visor. Oh, nobody mentioning Carr wearing a visor. I didn't see that, dude. I'm not even going to lie to you, Javier. Tomorrow is a tell of how the rest of the week goes. Yes, it is, dude. Tomorrow's going to tell us a hell of a lot, so be looking forward to that one. Hoping Abram, oh man, dude. Abram, one time, do it for Seawood. One time. That's all I'm asking. And don't pull up. Just go for it, dude. Put everything you have into him. Abram Woods, yep. Devin White is for sure. Butthurt, yeah, dude. Shout out to KC, so they will have motivation not to get their feelings. Anything new on Sam Young's availability? Sam Young was full at practice today, Sonny. He was a full practice, today he wasn't one of the guys that were sent home because he hasn't been around Trent Brown at all. So that was actually pretty cool to see because we're definitely going to need him. And then if we have good playing behind him and the rest of our offensive line is pretty solid out there, we'll be looking damn good. Trent Brown out again? Yes, dude. Trent Brown, 95% chance Trent Brown does not play Sunday night. But there's also a 90% chance the rest of our offensive line does play Sunday night. And that's why I'm not too worried about it, because we know how to fill that gap, dude. It is what it is. Carr knows how to adjust to it, and we should be looking damn good with Sam Young out there. Carr will throw for 5 TDs. I'd be so damn happy if Carr just lit it up this game. If Carr ends up getting over 300 yards this game, I will be thrilled, because that'll be 3 weeks in a row. That's the kind of consistency a lot of you guys wanted to see out there. And, I mean, I'll give it to you. At that point, even you'll have to admit, like, all right, he's stacking it now. He's getting 300 yards per game. He's putting up 2 to 3 touchdowns a game. If he goes out there and drops 5, I will be putting out a full damn video about how I just truly love Derek Carr. If we have the whole starting offensive line, Sunday games need to be postponed. Oh, if we don't have the whole... I'm telling you, dude, if we're just missing one Gregory, if we're just missing Trent Brown, they will not postpone this game. There is no chance of that. It'll just be like having an injured player out there. Even if 2 of these guys don't play, they're still going to end up running this game. If it gets to 3 or more, I could see them then I could see it being postponed. But we just have to wait to see what happens. Edwards won't return for a week or two. Supposed to be back week 8. Yeah, dude. Once I saw he didn't practice today, I knew he was going to be sidelined this game. I want to see us blow teams out this season. Oh, man, as long as we would be, if our defense would step up a little bit and kind of, just make the stops when they have to, which is like what they have been doing, but step up to where these other teams aren't scoring 30-plus points against us every damn week, we would be blowing teams out right now. Brown has been exposed to COVID. All right, so he's just exposed then. Like, I don't know. Dude, that's what kills me, dude. They never give you, like, the full information. Like, just say, does he have it, dude? If he does have it, just let us know at some point, man. Alfred, what's going on? We win and maybe the media starts giving us the respect our team deserves. If we win this game, Alfred, that is where you'll see the turn start to happen out there. Because then at that point, we would have knocked off some incredibly high-caliber playoff teams out there and done it in pretty classic fashion. So I think at some point they're going to have to stop blaming the teams that we beat and start actually giving us the damn credit that we deserve out there. I'm so over Trent Brown. Brett, dude, I truly, truly feel your pain. Carr is the second in the league quarterback rating behind Russell Wilson because the man is on fire this damn year, and he needs to put that respect on his name, Wyland. I know you do. Abram with the corner blitz. Down goes Brady. I'll take that all damn day. I really wanted this win. I am not liking the day we missed practice. Dude, yeah, just a full day of missed practice sucks for us, especially going into this week, dude. Can't imagine us playing with backup. No, dude. Jeff, that would kill us, dude. Clock management, keep Brady on the bench. It's hard to keep clock management, dude, when you're running against a damn 3-4 that's bringing the house and you have just a makeshift offensive line out there. These dudes have to play for us out there. I don't care if Abram gets a flag, run right through. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. A clean hit, a truly clean NFL hit, but just as hard as you possibly can, and just make him pay. Gruden is the best coach that we've had since 2001, Gruden. Media will never respect. That's kind of true, dude. There's no way we'll never become media darlings. I just want them to put some damn respect on this team, dude. Not sure if you noticed, but I haven't seen one Chiefs fan in here since we whooped them. Yeah, Dark, I have, and I'll tell you, dude, Lenny, I truly miss you, dude. If you're out there, I loved you jumping into these shows. You were always in the comments section. If you do jump back in here, I am not going to immediately start giving you a bunch of crap about that Chiefs win. It is what it is. It's in the past. We got the win. That game really meant nothing to you guys. It meant a hell of a lot to us. So, I mean, I hope you're still watching the shows. If you are, dude, jump back in here because I do respect your opinions and I do love hearing from you. Mahomes has been exposed by DC. It sure did look like it, dude. The other game got pushed back because the QB Cam had COVID. Maybe it's different if it's a QB. J-Dog, I'm telling you right now, it's a hell of a lot different if it's a QB. If it's a situation where you're missing an offensive lineman or you're missing your starting big name quarterback, they're gonna give you a few days out there just because it's more hype for the game out there, dude. And if you're just waiting on the test results, they're gonna delay it. It is what it is, dude. I don't agree with it, but it's the way the NFL is working. Put the damn league in a bubble. Montero, I don't know. There's been talks about it. I just don't think it'll happen, dude. The media doesn't give us respect when beating the Chiefs. They just said, do the Chiefs rely on Mahomes? Yeah, that's what kills me, dude. And even when we beat the Saints, what's wrong with the Saints? Nothing's wrong with the Saints. We went out there and we whipped them. What's wrong with the Chiefs? Is it Mahomes? No, nothing, dude. We went out there and we straight beat them. And then with the Carolina game, nobody's expecting us to win that, but Carolina is a team that doesn't get a whole bunch of credit out there themselves, so we didn't get any love for that game. It drives me nuts, dude. That's why I like talking to you guys, because at least I have somebody to go back and forth with out there. Heath as a start. Ryan, dude, I don't know. From Heath's press conference today, it sounded like Heath knew that he was going to be playing a hell of a lot this game, and he didn't want to put it out there yet. It's just my opinion. I could be completely wrong, but I'd love to see it, man. All right, guys, that's pretty much what I had for you tonight. I'm going to have to go ahead and cut this thing off. You guys know how it goes, dude. But I'll be back in the next day or two, probably tomorrow if we hear these test results, just to keep everybody up to date and just kind of get your guys' take on it. Hopefully everything's good to go, man. So don't be pissed until we hear about it tomorrow. I'm sure it'll be probably midday. I'm sure I'll hear it from Graphic or Big Tuna again. So I'm looking forward to your video, but if it's bad news, I'm going to be pissed at you, and it has nothing to do with you. But until next time, guys, I'm Joku. Thank you all so much for coming out. I truly do appreciate it. If you could click that thumbs up button on the way out, it really does help me grow. But we'll see you guys later.